today on Nat Chats, I'm going to talk about what happens when you want to buy a property and there are multiple offers. So you found your dream home and you want to make an offer on it. The problem is, so do one or more other buyers. So what actually happens when there's more than one offer made for a property? Well, the first thing to say is that there's no law or specific guidelines that state how multiple offers should be handled. Whilst it's good practice for agents to get back to all the buyers, to inform them what the situation is, and to give them the opportunity to present their best and final offer before they sit down and start dealing with them with the sellers, there's no obligation for the agent to do so. It's important that you check with your selling agent what the process is for handling multiple offers because it can vary from agent to agent. And you also want to confirm whether the other offers that have been made have actually been in writing or if they're verbal. And if you're in doubt, you can ask the selling agent to confirm that in an email with you. And sometimes they'll also send you a multiple offer form to complete. Be clear about what the process is and how that is going to be managed. Now, there's no obligation on a seller or their agent to wait for a buyer that says that they're about to make an offer before they start dealing with other offers. If you, as a buyer, are interested and you're dragging your heels in making a decision, you may miss out. Sometimes offers come in that are simply too good for sellers to refuse, and they might just decide to accept an offer that's come in immediately. Now, that might be disappointing if you're interested or there's interested other buyers, but it's also the seller's prerogative. They always get to decide. Generally, in a multiple offer situation, so where we've got two or more offers for a property, most agents will go back to all the buyers to give them an opportunity to revise and confirm their best and final offer prior to sitting down with the sellers to start dealing with them. The offers will be communicated, but not necessarily dealt with at this stage. If that's you and you're in this situation, when you're asked to confirm your best and final offer, it just needs to be exactly that. The most that you're willing to pay or can afford to pay to get the property, not the wiggle room price and the price that you hoped to negotiate from. Once you're in competition for a property with other buyers, you've actually lost the opportunity to negotiate one-on-one with the seller. We can only negotiate with one buyer at a time. You're now in competition for the keys and you need to stand out. Your offer needs to stand out so the seller picks you. If you want your seller or the seller to choose your offer, you need to sort of put yourself in their shoes. All sellers want the easiest route to the result. When there's multiple offers, sellers will look at those offers and they'll usually simply accept the highest offer, or they may choose to negotiate with the buyer that's got the best conditions. Remember, offers just aren't about price, they're also about conditions as well. The more conditions you add to the offer, particularly non-standard ones, the less attractive it's going to be to the seller. Things like settlement period, a higher deposit amount, or simply being more organised with your finance can and do also make a difference to the attractiveness of offers. If you're a cash buyer, don't simply assume that your offer is going to be the most attractive. The difference between a cash offer and a solid finance offer is only 3 weeks, and most sellers will opt to take a higher, solid subject to finance offer than a lower cash one. So don't make the mistake of thinking that your offer is going to be the most attractive to deal with and that you've got a significant advantage. Once offers are dealt with and the agent calls you to tell you that you've missed out on a property to another buyer, it's too late. It's just too late to increase or adjust your offer. The property is gone, it's now under contract. Unless that contract comes to an end for some reason, which is extremely rare, you're not going to get a second opportunity or chance to buy the home. So if you find that dream home and there's interest from other buyers and it's confirmed that you're in competition and there's multiple offers for the property, make sure you put your best foot forward and genuinely present your best and final offer to the seller. That way, if you miss out, you'll know it wasn't meant to be, and that the universe has something better out there for you. As always, if you're thinking of buying or selling in the suburbs nearby or surrounding Beaufort Street, I would love to help. Call me on 0405 812 273 or email me at natalie@belcourtproperty.com.au. Have a great day.